Hi everybody, it is Julie. Welcome to my first day of ContemporaryAthon vlogging. It is 6:40, the day before ContemporaryAthon starts. You guys know I am a horrible rule follower, but I also have makeup on today because I just came from my niece and nephew's birthday party, so I figured I would at least start the introduction here because tomorrow I probably won't have makeup on. I also wanted to let you guys know what I'm going to be starting with. I will wait until midnight to start my reading and then probably catch up with you guys in the morning for vlogging tomorrow. I did just download El Defo by C.C. Bell, which I will be reading for my graphic novel / diversity. So this will be either a diverse read or an alternate format read, a new to me author read. It could be anything. At this point, everything doubles up so many different ways. I'm not going to really worry about the challenges because there's no way I won't complete them all. So I'm not going to worry about it. So the first one that I'm going to actually read, because if the entire week goes to hell and some cataclysmic thing happens, I will still succeed if I read Young Jane Young by Gabrielle Zevin. Diverse, a potential 5-star read. Orange on the cover. It would have my initials on the cover. Taboo, because it's about an affair with a married man. Not an alternative format. So I would have to read still the graphic novel, which will legitimately be no problem at all. Then everything else is just going to be gravy, guys. As a reminder of what else I will be reading, though, I will let you know. I also have Dear Heartbreak, which is a series of letters that teens have written to young adult authors, and the young adult authors then answer those teens' questions about the dark side of love, about abuse and heartbreak and cheating and all of that. I'm really looking forward to this, so this will definitely be happening. Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemmermeyer, whose name I still am not 100% sure of. Everybody was really excited for me to read that one. Also, Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis. Both are new to me authors, both are darker, both are probably 5-star predictions. Like, I've never heard bad things about them, so I have high hopes. And then another one with Orange and diversity and a 5-star prediction and a new to me author. Anger's a Gift by Marco Shiro. So those are all the things that I would like to read. I got a new Taylor Jenkins read. I have Radio Silence that I still want to really get to. There's some that I definitely have on my TBRs and just in general on my shelves that I might just decide to mood read and pick up. So you're going to just have to stick with me throughout the entirety of the vlog. My vlogs, if you guys are new to my channel, hi, welcome, hello. My name is Julie. This is Pages and Pens, and my vlogs are usually me in my pajamas with no makeup on, probably crying. All of these books I anticipate will make me cry. I cry in every single vlog, all the time, always. I'm a crier. If you're new here, you don't know that. If you're an OG bookish friend, then you are fully aware that I cry all the time. I anticipate all of these making me cry. I'm going to try to vlog as much as humanly possible so that you guys get my thoughts. These books will be reviewed and wrapped up in these vlogs, and then I'll just briefly mention them in my end of the month wrap up, fully non-spoilery, and I will give you the synopsis and my star ratings and everything in these vlogs. So you're not going to want to miss that. Definitely stay tuned. Make sure that you are also following Chelsea and Natasha. They are listed down below, as well as the Book Hangover Twitter. I am doing my absolute best, please believe me, to keep up with the hashtag on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube with vlogs, with TBRs. I've tried to get to everybody and like and comment, and I'm doing my absolute best to engage. I am so thrilled with the growth of this readathon. It has grown leaps and bounds for this third round, and I am so overjoyed with that. So excited to hear so many people say that A, this is their first readathon, B, they just couldn't help but participate because they love the host, which thank you so much. Also, so touched to see so many of my favorite books on TBRs and so many people saying that they're reading books because they've heard me talk about it, or Chelsea talk about it, or Natasha talk about it, and just, I love that you guys take our recommendations to heart and trust those. The amount of times that I have seen This Adventure Ends or The Serpent King, my other favorite books from my contemporary recommendations on your TBRs, is overwhelming and amazing and lovely, and it makes me so deeply happy. If you are reading one of those books, one of my favorites that you know I love and adore for this particular readathon, please tag me on Twitter, or hit me up on Twitter, or hit me up on Instagram and let me know your thoughts as you're reading. I genuinely am interested to see what you think about them and to hear your thoughts. So don't ever feel bad about hitting me up on Twitter or hitting me up on Instagram and saying like, hey, in the middle of reading this, can't believe this particular thing happened. I want to talk to you about it. I truly do. So definitely do that. That's a long enough introduction. action, isn't it? So let's jump into my vlog footage for ContemporaryAthon Day 1. What do you do when you can't start reading yet? You want to stay up for midnight and do a reading sprint on Twitter when the readathon officially starts. You take off your makeup and do a slimy face mask. Try to while away the time. I gotta make it another hour before I can start reading. All I want to do is start reading. An amazing subscriber, Kelly, sent this to me for my birthday, so I figured I would treat myself. So thank you, Kelly. I look like this because of you. It is 11:30, the night before ContemporaryAthon starts. I currently have a poll going on Twitter asking whether or not I should start with El Defo or Young Jane Young. I'm not gonna lie, I already started El Defo. I started it like a half hour ago. I just have no chill. I have 7 minutes left and Young Jane Young is winning for right now. I don't know if it's gonna be winning in 7 minutes. So we're gonna wait a couple minutes. I am on page 131. It's really cute so far. I think she's in 4th grade and she started in just before kindergarten this started. And it's really sweet and it's really cute. She has like memories of when she could hear and then she loses her hearing. Kids are so brutally honest. So to deal with kids and the way that children respond to people that look differently or have a disability, aren't really sure how to address certain things or address it very bluntly. This little girl is handling it with so much grace and I kind of love the way that she's coping with it right now. So I'm excited to continue with that one, but I am also really excited to finally start Young Jane Young. So whatever wins, I'm fine. I'm either gonna just continue or I will start with this. I think I will annotate this. I have a pen, I have my tabs. I don't annotate a ton during readathons because I go so quickly, but I don't want to read so fast that I'm not also like enjoying what I'm reading and like really taking it in. So it's my way of slowing myself down during readathons. Otherwise I will just blaze through books and I'll finish a ton, but I won't really have much to look back on. Does that make sense? Like I'll read it, I'll understand it, I'll comprehend it, but the books all kind of blur into one another, especially when there's all contemporary. So I'm excited to kind of just slow it down a tiny little bit and annotate. And at midnight I am going to do like a little Twitter sprint. We don't do Twitter sprints for this readathon, but I just figured anybody who was up at midnight EST and wanted to start the readathon with me could on Twitter. A little bit of Walk the Moon at midnight because it is officially ContemporaryAthon and I'm going to start with Young Jane Young because that's what you guys voted on. So I'm going to get to work reading this for a half-hour sprint and I'll probably check back in the morning because I'm probably just going to fall asleep at some point. But I am really, really excited to finally start this. It's been on my shelf for way too long. So time to read. God, it's going to be such a good week. All right, I'm nerding out. Anyway. Bye. Good morning and welcome back to day 1 of ContemporaryAthon, where it is officially actually Monday and about 11:30 in the morning, afternoon-ish. Not afternoon technically, I suppose. I've already gone out, I've already run my errands, I already went to the post office and mailed off some books that people had traded me for. I wanted to check in. So I got about 44 pages into Young Jane Young. I finished El Defo, which I will talk to you about. That was a Nook read. And I actually started Tampa because it was on my last one for like a Dark and Taboo and I never read it. And then I got like 34 pages into that last night. That's some messed up stuff. Like, I don't know if I'm getting through that book. We're gonna see. But I just didn't have another thing on my Nook that I wanted to read last night while I was just kind of laying in the dark. So I figured, it's on my Nook. I'll read that because it could fit for something else too. Anyway, I'm probably gonna leave that alone. But El Defo was really, really, really cute. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna review it on Goodreads today. The plan for the day is to finish Young Jane Young. If I could have day 1 done with both of these 2 books, I've technically already hit all of my challenges. I just got a whole bunch of stuff from NetGalley and I'm really, really excited about all of them. Daisy Jones and the Six from Taylor Jenkins Reid, which I am so excited about. I got that on NetGalley. I got Game Changer by Rachel Reed, probably Rachel Reed. And that one is coming out in October, so I should probably read that maybe this week. It is a male-male romance, and I think it centers around hockey. And I could be about that life. And then I also just got approved for My Favorite Half Nightstand by Christina Lauren. Christina Lauren NetGalley arcs have been coming through for me. That does not come out until December, but I am so excited for it. I've been loving Christina Lauren's recent releases, mainly Roomies and Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, so I'm really excited about My Favorite Half Nightstand. So I'm probably going to download onto my Nook. I'm going to probably just download all of those so that I have them, and then I'm going to be reading them rather quickly because I'm really excited about all of them. I think I'm saving Daisy Jones and the Six until next month and reading that with Mel, from Mel to the Any, but these other two could go in like this week or this month for sure. This is gonna get finished today. I'll check in with you. This TBR might be changing because I could use Diverse for Rachel Reed. I could use New Author for Rachel Reed. I don't know what we're doing anymore, but the NetGalley arcs coming in were a game changer. So I'm gonna go download a whole bunch of stuff to my Nook and then keep reading this, and then at some point today I do need to stop and I do need to work on my book. Guys, the struggle is so real. It is now 12:11. I haven't read anything yet because I'm listening to the playlist that Sydney made me, made and shared with me, that is dedicated to the Serpent King, and it's phenomenal. So I'm going to link her Instagram and the playlist down below. She's got a couple playlists for other books as well, and I think she's got the intention to make more playlists for other books, but this is so perfect. So again, if you're reading the Serpent King this week and you can listen to music and read, or you want to listen to music in between reading, definitely give this a listen while you're reading, because I think it really captures like the area and the vibe and the feel, and Travis and Lydia and just all of it. I also just realized that Fence Volume 1, it's available on Hoopla. It wasn't before. It was like, I think the 4th and then on were on here, but this one wasn't, and now it is. I just downloaded that on Hoopla, and I will be reading that this ContemporaryAthon as well. I'm very excited about it. So I'm gonna go and read Young Jane Young and then Fence. I want to add everything I'm into my TBR. This is my problem. But all of this is creating me to like not read at all. So I'm just gonna go and read now. Quick update, it is 1:50. I have been reading. I am on page 89, so about yay into that book. I did download Fences, and I also downloaded from Hoopla The Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis in audiobook. This has actually got 3 different voice actors in it, and I didn't actually have an audiobook for this readathon yet, and this is one that I definitely want to read. So I think I'm going to audiobook that while I get some stuff done around my room and while I upload footage, because it takes a while for like my camera just to like sync and upload footage and start my video editing for this vlog, because I like to edit as I go throughout the day. Otherwise it just like creeps up on me at night, and I would really ideally like to be done today's vlog and have it up so that around 8 o'clock tonight I can work on my book. That's like my sweet spot. Like I work really well at night on my writing. So by 8 o'clock tonight I would like to be working on my book and be done with like the vlog part of this, and then I'll just put tonight's late night reading into tomorrow's vlog. Does that make sense? That's probably going to be the method that I go with. So far in this, we have like the main conflict has happened. We know that this character has an affair with a married politician, and it's kind of the fallout from her life after that. So the first section is from her mother's POV about the actual like affair and crisis. You don't get like a first person accounting of this affair. And then the second portion of it is Jane Young. I'm into like the second portion of this book, and I do have a couple little tabs. I've got some thoughts. It's got some decent writing. The characters are not wholly likable at this point, but we're gonna just keep going and see how I feel about everything. So I'm gonna start listening to Mindy's book while I upload, and then this way I have an audiobook, because I was realizing that I have all of these books and I'm like, I can't multitask anything. I don't have an audiobook. So I found one. So win-win, doing good. And I'm gonna just keep going now. And I've just been also taking so much time during the day to like keep up on Instagram and keep up on Twitter and keep up on YouTube. Like TBRs are still going up because people are just finding out about it. Last night, really, really late, Karina from Owl Crate put up her TBR and mentioned it in her Instagram stories. And just the fact that like Owl Crate is aware of our readathon, like this is just the 3rd round. It's grown so much, and the interaction and the engagement has been phenomenal. So I'm still on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube trying to interact with as many people that are reading as possible so that you feel a part of this community for ContemporaryAthon. It's really important to me that I do that. You guys know I do that with my channel. I do that like commenting back on everybody that comments on my videos. So it's just important that I want everybody to feel like a huge part of this readathon, because they are. And I want you to know that, like, as a host, I see you and I appreciate your TBR and I want to know your thoughts on your books. So let me know in a comment down below, if you're watching this on day one, how your day one went, or just how your reading's gone so far. Have you finished anything? What are you thinking about the stuff that you're reading? I'm just so excited to be engaged with this community this week. That is it for right now, and I'll check back in later. It is 3:45 and I have an update. I have been doing things, mainly uploading footage, eating Takis, editing said footage. It's the middle of the day and I think I already have 16 minutes in my vlog. While I was uploading footage, I did read some of Minnie McGinnis's The Female of the Species, and I am on page 68, which is chapter 13. I am putting tabs in here, I am highlighting, I am annotating. I realized that I got the audiobook for this, but I had the physical copy and I know I wanted to annotate it and like put my thoughts in it. So I'm listening to it, but then I'm like also opening the book and reading along with the audiobook. This is a book that I really want to be like annotating and paying attention to. You cannot passively listen to this book. Which, like, I always pay attention to my audiobooks, but like when you're doing other things, might not be the right audiobook for me. I might have to find another one. I am going to switch back to physically reading. I put a little bit of time and attention into Twitter and Instagram to like comment back to people and respond and like the tag. And now I'm gonna go just read and rest and relax and chill and read a little bit more of Young Jane Young, even though I'm really, really into The Female of the Species and I just want to keep going with it. It's so dark and it's so hard-hitting. It looks like Alex just doesn't care about anything, and then she like does whatever she can to protect a dog from being put down, and just like sweet stuff. There's an SPCA, there's like this jockey dude who like shouldn't care about anybody but is like kind of crushing on this girl who falls under the radar, and it's just, I really like it so far, guys. I really think that I want to be reading it and annotating it. So that's my thoughts on that. It's ridiculous. Like, it's a good problem to have to not know what book I want to read. I'm doing really well. Also, I will say, because you guys know, I put different bookmarks with every one of my books. So I have Nina from Six of Crows for Young Jane Young. I don't know why, but like the bookmark just kind of matched. And for Female of the Species, I have this amazing bookmark from Hey Atlas Creative. And this one was one of their donation ones. And it says, "No being is so important that he can usurp the rights of another." It's a Jean-Luc Picard Star Trek The Next Generation quote, and it is gorgeous and beautiful. It doesn't match the actual like dust jacket, but it looks very pretty with just like the book itself. So regardless, I thought that it was a fitting bookmark for this book. That's what I'm using. If you cared, I'm gonna go read now. It is 5:15 and I am 172 pages into Young Jane Young, which is more than halfway. I'm making considerable progress there and I'm really enjoying it. Is it everything I thought it was gonna be? No. It's told from a lot of different POVs, and I feel like just when I start to get really, really invested in a character's point of view, we switch point of views to somebody else's. It feels like these really, really integral plot points are not being told from the point of view of the people who are most emotionally invested in it. If the point of views were swapped for some of these sections, I might enjoy it more. Like, I see what she's doing, but like as a writer, I keep thinking like, why am I getting this information from somebody else's point of view when like this is information I would want from this character's point of view? Shaping up to be like a 4-star book right now because I do like the way this trickle-down effect of this affair, it's definitely very impactful. I just still keep wishing I was getting like information from a different POV. I would really like to ideally get done this today. I don't want to completely ignore my writing for the week. I want to be able to read and write and edit and upload daily vlogs and not have to like stray from other things that I want to do. I'm not working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I am working a full day Thursday, and then Friday I'm working a couple hours, and then Saturday is our live show on Chelsea's channel, as a reminder, at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST, and it will be myself, Chelsea, and Natasha, so definitely join us for that. Mark that in your calendars. I think I'm going to call it. It is 6 o'clock. I need to get dinner. I need to finish editing this. I need to get it uploaded, just get the end cards and all that kind of good stuff in for tonight so that I can get some work done on my writing. And a big part of me just wants to be like, no, I'm just gonna keep reading tonight and skip writing, but I need to at least set myself up to like assume I'm going to write so I can do a little bit of work. So I got to page 223. I have about 80 pages left. I may still finish this tonight later, but that'll just be in tomorrow's vlog. 68 in Female of the Species. I should by 8 o'clock tonight have my Owl Crate box delivered. It's coming too late today to get put into today's vlog, but I'm not going to do a separate video unboxing my Owl Crate just because every day this week I have a vlog coming out, so I'm just going to unbox my Owl Crate in tomorrow's vlog video. So if you want to know what the Owl Crate is, you can watch tomorrow's vlog. I'll put timestamps for that if you guys want to skip it in case you don't want to be spoiled and yours hasn't come yet, but I will remember to do that for tomorrow's vlog. That's going to be it for ContemporaryAthon Day 1. I will report back in the morning with whatever I have finished tonight, but I think for Day 1, this vlog is plenty long. Tomorrow we'll have another reading update. I'm sure we'll have some other stuff finished and more stuff started, and we'll have Owl Crate unboxing. Fingers crossed, as long as everything gets here. It's rainy and gross. I'm hoping deliveries are still going to be okay. But this has been a really, really fun Day 1 of ContemporaryAthon. Round number 3. Sorry for the ringing phone. I am dying to see anybody else's daily vlogs. I am dying to hear in the comments down below how your first day of reading went. Don't be shy, definitely let me know. And that's gonna be it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys are new here, please do remember to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and that little notification bell so that you know when I post new videos. And I will see all of you in my next one. Bye guys.